Okay. So I was in the Honduran-Nicaraguan border. It was in an area called La Mosquitia, which is known as the Mosquito Coast. You might have heard of that before. I was on a river called La Patuca Rio, and it was we were going to work with a water project. We went in a 12-hour canoe trip to get back to this village. We got to the village where we're going to do a water project, and we didn't take any water bottles or things like that because it was too heavy to take with us. So we took these filter pumps that you filter water out of the rivers and stuff with. We got there and we realized that the river was so turbid and chocolatey, it clogged the pumps up. So here we are in the middle of nowhere, flown in on an airplane and dropped off. 12 hours in canoe, and we got no water. And we say, well, it's a rainforest, it's going to rain. Well, it didn't rain for 2 or 3 days, and so we started getting really dehydrated, and we had no water, and so more and more we started getting sicker and dehydrated. And then finally, at some point, somebody told us that a guy in this village, an old man in this village, that he had, we already had water, and that he could share with us. And so we went down there to this old man, and the old man, we kind of sign language and tell him our story, and he goes back in his little hut. He comes out of his hut, and he's got an ancient 1-liter bottle of Coke, and it's got dust on it, and it's all faded and stuff like that. And so we end up trading all of our flashlight batteries for this bottle of Coke. And we got that bottle of Coke, we went back, we were staying in another hut with a Cuban doctor, and we took specimen cups and poured that Coke into specimen cups and celebrated it and drank that. And the one guy with me, literally, we had nothing to drink for several days. And so we drank that. It kind of revived us. The sugar helped revive us and stuff. And then about 2 days later, it rained. We were able to catch water. So in that case, Coca-Cola literally saved our lives. That's my Coke story.